Welcome to the Velvet Room. Or as I should say, welcome back. How did it feel to see a glimpse into their festival? That is not the end of the story, mind you. Though they rescued the 4 kidnapped girls, there were still others that they needed to express their feelings to. A strange story, no? Even if they paid a heavy price for conveying their own feelings, it would gain them nothing. Or so it might seem to an outside observer. But for them, such thoughts never entered their minds. Now, why might that be? As I mentioned, nothing without meaning happens in this room. There may be some purpose underlying my decision to tell you about him. Well then, let's continue watching. Let us witness the result of their decision to convey their feelings.
Never telling you how I really feel. I'm going out for a moment. You stay here and finish working on your dance for the festival.
Out? Where to?
I have some business to attend to. Looks like there's someone I need to talk to after all.
Business?
I didn't know you had the temerity to speak against me, Nozomi. If you can speak that way to me, there's no way you're frightened of other people.
Okay. Wait, is that how that works? Huh? Ms. Ochimizu! What do I do? Oh! An earthquake! Oh, what's going on? Rise-san! Anyone?
Hey, Rise-chan and the others are here!
Yoo-hoo, Sensei! Chie-chan! Yuka-chan!
Yo! Man, you guys are fast. We were really trying to hustle, too.
Huh, we can't let you win that easy. Though you did pretty good saving 2 of them yourselves.
Okay, so is everyone all right? That was a pretty serious quake a second ago.
It took us by surprise, but we're fine. Any idea what that was about?
We don't really get it either. This place was already like this when we got here. The ground was still shaking. It just stopped a second ago, like it's saying, everything's ready now.
Does that mean the quake happened because the scenery was being reshaped?
That's right. You see, this is a new stage I've prepared.
That voice again! Ha! Too bad for you. We rescued all 4 of the girls you kidnapped.
That's right! What are you hoping to do with this new stage of yours?
It has nothing to do with you. I regret to tell you that none of you, even before you rescued, are needed in this world anymore.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, I feel sorry for them, but you've poisoned those girls against us, and they've cast away their bones. So I don't need them anymore. I'm only interested in those girls as everyone else knows them. I want an eternal bond, without pain or suffering.
Oh, when will it get through your thick skull? There ain't no such thing!
You said this was a new stage that you prepared. What are you planning on doing with it this time?
I haven't done anything. There was someone who wished to connect with me, so I'm only granting them their wish.
Don't be ridiculous! No one would want that!
You don't believe me? Then why not ask me yourself? Here.
Miss Ochimizu, what the?
You want to connect with me. You want a bond. Isn't that right, Kyoka Ochimizu?
Yes, that's right.
What the heck is this?
I have no reason to answer that. The girls are safe. Take them and go back to the real world at once. There's still time until the festival. Practice like death is awaiting you. No mistakes will be tolerated.
What? This isn't the time for that stuff. What do you think?
Shadows! Yosuke-kun, get back!
How unsightly. Get a grip on yourself. Are you really so foolish? If you mean to appear on stage, then you best be aware that there are no worst-case scenarios in the world of professionals. You consider every possibility, and eliminate every one apart from what will work. And you pursue those at any cost.
Ochi, what are you saying? This isn't showbiz we're talking about!
Dude, you better not be thinking about giving yourself up to get us out of here. The hell with that! You got another thing coming if you think we'd go for that!
He's right. We would never allow it. If you did that, then you would not be the only victim. The shadows here are the viewers of the LMB website who were pulled into this world.
What? For real? That's the first I've heard about that.
No, it's true. We'll explain more later. Right now, we need to stop Miss Ochimizu.
Even knowing this, are you willing to let those people succumb to this mess by your actions?
Huh. How naive. I've already been informed.
What?
I'm used to disappointing the audience. It's impossible to satisfy them all anyway. Nothing is gained without suffering. You said as much. The first rule of business is to maximize gains while minimizing costs.
Ms. Ochimizu. You won't believe in us?
That's right, I won't. Just because you've made it this far doesn't mean you'll continue to manage from here. The better things go for you now, the worse the despair will be in the end. You just don't know it yet. If you understand, then hurry up and get out of here. I'm sure Inoue can manage the rest.
Miss Ochimizu!
Ochimizu, you little...
Now then, either promise mess with me so easy to keep. I'll return you all to your world.
Damn it! What do we do, partner?
Our answer is obvious. We'll never accept our freedom at the sacrifice of others.
Is that so? That's too bad. This was your chance to go back. Well then, do as you wish.
The hell? It's taking this better than I thought.
But don't forget, this place is meant to connect with everyone. Come now, I'll let you all join us.
Stupid Kanji! It's not being reasonable at all!
What? How is that my fault?
This would have happened either way. Still, we absolutely won't run from this.
I must agree wholeheartedly. She didn't understand at all what we meant to convey. And we certainly won't yield to her twisted logic.
Alright. Hey guys, leave this place to me. Don't worry about me. I got this. You guys need to move on.
What are you talking about? Even if we weren't worried about you, we can't go anywhere until we take these guys out.
Oh yeah, whatever. Don't worry about such trifles, little boy.
Little boy?
Rise-chan, bring up my song before anyone can stop me. Huh? Oh, okay. We can't let this little thing beat us up. I mean, I know Mizo Chimizu might not want our help at all, but we can't give up just because of that. We've got to chase after Mizo Chimizu and make her understand.
Gee.
Here goes, Shadows. I'm gonna rock your faces. Play the music!
Let's get it started now.
You better watch me dance! You can do it, Chie! Good luck! Going great! Alright! I'm on a roll!
It's a wrong road. I go where the enemy wants. Body stronger.
Alright, success!
Stronger. The farther on you go. Thought I knew you. Can never set me. The sorry shadow I could turn now to.
Alright, success! Alright, charging complete! Bam! Going great! Now let's make it exciting!
That's the spirit.
You're rocking it.
Alright, I'm on a roll! Just the way you practiced! Thanks, Yukiko! You definitely fascinated me!
Go get him, you two!
Oh, I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me! Alright, success!
It's a wrong road. My friends keep you on the
Going great!
Take your wrong turn.
I'm on a roll!
And they'll be on your back.
Bam!
Calling you out.
Going great!
As ice cold gas on the road. We keep each other strong. Going toe to toe.
Alright, success! Yep. Going great! Bam! Yes! Ready whenever!
much to your heart's content.
Alright! I'm on a roll!
Yeah, get him!
Good, Chie. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely fascinate me.
You did it! That was the best performance ever!
Oh, I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me! Going great! Great success! Persona!
Brilliant!
You see that? My meat power is unstoppable!
Well done! That dance was you through and through, Chie.
I'd say I definitely got through to him.
That was amazing! Being athletic is important after all. You might make a good dancer, Chie-senpai.
Hey, you see that? We'll never do what you want us to.
Hell yeah! We're gonna say that Ochimizu chick too, you hear?
Very well. I'll let you have this one. But I wonder if things will go quite the way you want.
I think it's gone again. But Ms. Ochimizu must be pretty far away by now.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that Ochimizu chick? Can't believe she pulled a double cross like that.
Just being double-crossed would be one thing, but she clearly said that she didn't believe in us.
And after we worked so hard to get this far, not gonna lie, I'm shocked that nothing we've done has gotten through to her.
We'll keep trying, no matter how many times it takes. All of us butted heads plenty of times before we came to understand each other. Don't you think we owe the same to Ms. Ochimizu too?
Some bunch we are. See, that's the thing we were trying to express, and we managed to forget it ourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we're dealing with shadows or Ms. Ochimizu. What we need to do doesn't change.
I'm gonna do my best too. We're gonna get Ochi to understand no matter what.
Anyway, we should compare notes. Looks like we've learned some new things.
Oh, right. You said that those shadows are the victims, right? Now
Right. But first we should tell you what we found out. After that, we can hear what you've learned.
Very well. The floor is yours, Senpai.
What's wrong, Rise?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you really are still our leader, Senpai. Come on, let's get on with the powwow.
Get it! When people watch the video on the site, their shadows get pulled into this world.
It's still just speculation, but considering the evidence at hand, I see no reason to doubt it.
I'm mostly surprised that voice isn't a ghost.
We don't really know much about it.
You know, this is kind of a shock for me. I knew about Yuko Osada too. but I never would have imagined those notes were hers. Does this mean the culprit is someone involved with the agency, knew about the Konami and Kitchen Girls, and knows a lot about Yuko-san? Is there anyone who fits that description at our agency?
Rise, what about Ms. Ochimizu? Any possibility that she might have known Yuko-san?
Ms. Ochimizu? Oh, there is something I heard from Inoue-san once. Before Ms. Ochimizu went freelance, she used to be with Takara Productions. So it would make sense for Ms. Ochimizu to know about Yuko-san.
What are we saying here? I mean, it was just a few minutes ago that she...
Mm-hmm. She was trying to sacrifice herself to get us home.
That's it then. Our first job is to catch up to Ms. Ochimizu and rescue her. Even if she's not the culprit, if she knew Yuko-san, she should be able to tell us something.
Look! Isn't that...
Ms. Ochimizu!
You kids, what are you doing here?
Sorry, but we all decided that we weren't gonna leave here by ourselves.
Casualties would be minimal, but we don't intend to save ourselves by using others as stepping stones.
Besides, there's something we need to ask you. It's about Yuko Osada.
What foolish children. You and Yuko alike.
So you do know something. The hell are you hiding?
I know you're there. Our deal was clear. Return them to the real world at once.
Oh, sorry, but I can't. Didn't I tell you before? The only ones who can enter this world are those who wish to do so.
Only those who wish to.
Ugh, it's pointless to follow me. Head back now while you still can.
Ah! Oh,
Ms. Ochimizu! Oh, sheesh! These guys again? Oh, are they gonna keep getting in our way?
You still don't get it. No matter how much you struggle, it's all useless. There's no need for these struggles now. All you have to do is accept my bond, or leave this place. Doesn't that sound nice? Whichever one you choose, you won't have to suffer anymore.
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way we choose either of those!
That's right. We won't leave anyone behind.
Oh, poor children. Very well then, I'll make the choice for you. Come now. Won't you connect with us?
So you're determined not to let us through, huh? Fine. We're determined not to back down, so there!
But these shadows are the hearts of the LMB audience, aren't they? Thinking about it that way makes this harder to do.
No. That's exactly why we need to express ourselves to them. If these shadows are trapped by the bond that voice talked about, then they need to see for themselves that this bond isn't right.
Sensei's right. This is perfect as practice for that Love Meets Bonds festival. Leave this to Teddy, Prince of the Dance. It's time for some sad Teddy Night Fever.
Well said, Teddy. This is your time to shine.
All right, Teddy, go get him!
Such passionate cheers from the ladies. I'm feeling the heat now. And that being said, bring on the cup step.
Showtime!
Woohoo! You can do it, Teddy! Dance till you drop.
Yahoo! There we go! Woohoo! Got it! I'm ready whenever!
This is gonna be so smooth. Prepare to be dazzled. Awesome!
That's the spirit. Keep going.
Is he getting carried away? Good. Keep at it.
Well, well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
Your charms were overflowing.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke! You and me, we're gonna dance all night! Yeah!
Get up, it's gonna get real.
Get up, it's gonna
Perfecto!
Get up, it's gonna get...
There!
Get up, it's gonna get...
Okay! Woohoo! Okay! Ha! Woohoo! Perfecto! This bear is fully charged! You even stuck the
Here
lid!
it comes! Fever time!
Dead on!
All right, Teddy, keep that energy going.
Well, well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
Yeah, this is the bond of men.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke! Woohoo! There we go! Woohoo! Persona!
Brilliant!
Oh, finally, it's my turn in the spotlight.
Not bad at all. That was a great dance, Teddy.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'm really glad you all understood.
You're still putting up a fight. What pitiful children.
Shut up! You're like a broken record with that. We're not pitiful.
It's you we pity for believing this is anything like a true bond.
Pity? Me? But I'm perfectly happy. Everyone yearns for me after all. That's what happiness is. You just don't know the joys of truly abandoning yourself.
Hey! Get back here, damn it!
Oh no, it's gone again!
We did at least learn one important thing from what the voice...
We did?
You mean about how people enter this world? That voice said that the only ones who can come here are those who want to.
Indeed. And I've deduced something crucial from that fact.
Like?
I've actually been wondering about this the whole time. When we first came to this world, that voice half forced us out. Yet when we returned to save the girls of Kahneman Kitchen, the voice never attempted to drive us away. This is despite how inconvenient it would be for that voice's plans if we had rescued all 4 of the girls.
You know, it's true. If our being here could have messed up its plan, then you'd think all it would have had to do is force us out again.
Yes, from that perspective, I'd hesitate to believe that what the voice said was untrue. Actually, there's one mystery left regarding this point.
There is?
You mean the time when it happens?
No. Excluding the members of Kahneman Kitchen, all of the incidents were concentrated around midnight. What I was trying to bring to your attention is what the victims have in common.
But isn't that just how the people who watched that video on the site got here?
Yes, that's the first condition. But some victims fell into a coma, and some didn't, even when they were watching the video side by side. Until now, I couldn't determine what separated the two.
Huh. I see your point. That is pretty weird. I mean, leaving aside Rise and the Kahneman Kitchen girls who got brought here to perform, it doesn't make sense that some fell in while others didn't if they watched the video under the same conditions.
Indeed, but everything makes sense now. The victims were all people who wished to enter this world.
Whoa! Are you serious? What are you saying now, Dokun? There's no way anyone would want that for themselves.
I can see where some people might. Even if no one wishes specifically to fall into the midnight stage, they could get there by wishing for something else.
You're absolutely correct, Senpai. The condition for entering this world most likely isn't a desire to fall into the midnight stage. Rather, it's a desire in their hearts for the bonds without pain that the voice spoke of.
So the ones who wanted this fake-ass bond fall into this place.
Ah! That's why when we convey to the shadows about this not being a real bond... those ribbony things come whooshing off, and they sparkle away back to where they belong.
think I can understand how they feel. We were all like that once. If I hadn't met all of you, I wouldn't have been able to show anyone my true self. It's normal to want to be accepted while still being afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah. It's like my inner self is so uncool that I wouldn't want anyone else to see it.
Well, your outer self isn't cool either, though.
Was that seriously necessary? Can't you see what I'm getting at?
All right, we can't waste too much time. We have to express our feelings to Ms. Ochimizu and bring her back with us no matter what.
She knew about Yuko-san, just like we thought. If she can tell us more, then we might be able to figure out who that voice really is.
What is this place? It's like a feudal lord's house from some samurai movie. Should I be taking off my shoes?
I seriously don't think that's where we are. And Teddy, you don't even wear shoes.
Sumomo-san's dollhouse, Tamami-san's circus, Nozomi-san's castle, and Tomoe-san's cityscape. Piecing together what we've discovered, it seems clear that the landscape here reflects the person everyone wishes them to be, which means...
Look! Over there! It's Ms. Ochimizu!
Tell me one thing. Are you Yuko Asada?
Well, who knows? I'm sure you can guess the answer to that, Miss Ochimizu.
I see.
Miss Ochimizu!
Damn it, lady!
I killed someone, you know.
That was out of the blue?
I was young then. I believed in things like doing your best and living honestly, just the way you do now.
Is this about when you were working at Takara Productions?
That's right. I was just an ordinary manager then. I was assigned to Yuko Asada, a fledgling idol with the company.
Wow. Her manager? You must have known her well then.
Yes, I remember Yuko well. She was uniquely talentless among the innumerable crowd of idols.
How could you say that?
It's the truth. She was immature as a performer. No better than an amateur. Just like you.
How dare you!
Even so, she and I worked hard. I remember how she'd always say, I want to convey to everyone how important it is to hang in there. I did everything I could to sell Yuko's name and grant her wish. I thought that if her fans took even slight encouragement from her songs, it would be worth it in the end.
Miss Ochimizu.
She was a hit. We both cried with joy over her success. So many fans showed up at her meet and greets that Yuko was exhausted by the end, and her concerts always sold out. Very quickly, Yuko rose to become a top idol, but around the time that song Calistegia was going to be released, both of us came to a realization, without noticing it. We had arrived at a destination very different, and very far from what Yuko had wanted.
I see now. Those notes that we found in the dressing room. They were cries for help written by Yuko-san. Yuko-san came to that realization when she wrote the lyrics about Morning Glories, about Calistegia. She realized that what she most wanted to convey to her audience wasn't possible in her current position. That's why Yuko-san...
That's why she was yearning for a bond, and because the song she wrote was about bonds, she changed its lyrics herself.
Yuko realized that she had no bonds with anyone. The song that she wrote was no longer about the Yuko Asada that her fans imagined her as. She finally reached a point where she could convey her true feelings, but she lost the words to express them to her fans.
That's awful.
But I realized something then too. Yuko's wish was never attainable from the beginning. The most die-hard fans immediately turned on me. They labeled me a murderer for crushing Yuko's dream.
That's horrible.
No, it's fine. I am a murderer after all. I killed Yuko, so the label fits.
What the hell? Isn't she acting kind of weird?
Oh, Miss Ochimizu is happy. How wonderful. Now the self that others wish her to be, and the self that she wishes for are in sync.
What?
Her bond with everyone is amazing. Here, I'll let you hear it too.
Miss Ochimizu is scary as shit. She's like some kind of hard-ass veteran. You'd think she was born to be hated.
Her whole way of talking just rubs you the wrong way. That she's good at her job and great looking too just makes it worse.
I heard she's making stacks of cash preying on her idols. Then again, those are rumors that help Kanamin's group sell so much.
Maybe that's just how you roll when you've got actual skills. It's fun to watch. From a distance, anyway. Those bastards! They don't know shit about anything, so they say whatever they want.
Well, have fun.
Damn it! Miss Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Convey how you feel. That's impossible. No one wants that anyway. If we had just accepted that at the start, things wouldn't have turned out the way they did for Yuko.
Whoa! The hell is that?
The singer's dreams and wishes don't matter at all. To hell with them. Everything will go fine as long as you tweak them to meet the audience's needs.
Miss Ochimizu.
It's fine. It's fine. From the fools who won't even listen, to the ones with nothing to say, I'll control every last one. Now I understand why those shadows didn't dare lay a finger on me in this world. Look at me. This is my true self. The me that the fans fear. More than that, this is the me that the fans' shadows fear.
What tremendous power. This is beyond anything else we've faced here.
Damn it! Are they this strong because she's totally accepted the way they see her?
That's right. This is the me
girls want. And it's the me I want to be too. Your words won't reach me. I have no time for whatever you naive brats have to say. Get real, you goddamn brats. Throw away your identity and everything will be that much easier to deal with.
This is tough. It's giving me a bigger headache than anything else.
This is no joke!
This isn't right! Miss Ochimizu has lost sight of the truth. Everyone, stand your ground. We can't lose here for her sake.
We get you, Senpai. It's up to us now. We're gonna get it through to her that what she wanted wasn't wrong. That Yuko chick's wish ain't impossible.
Right. Rise, get ready. I know this won't be easy, but I'll keep trying to express our feelings until she understands.
We know you can do it, Senpai. Show that Miss Ochimizu what you're made of!
Here goes. Bring on the music.
Let's go get it.
Miss Ochimizu, I want you to witness our feelings too.
Put your heart into it and show 'em what you got!
That went well.
And it's great how we make each other.
How's that?
On this wild and crazy colors.
All right. Yeah.
Set us off a new
That went well.
This carousel takes us round and round. This love it rings of life.
All right, I'm ready whenever.
From down, having so much fun.
All right.
Check when this close taking us.
Yeah.
So hey, here we come.
Let's go! I won't lose! You've improved!
That went well.
Miss Ochimizu, just hang in there!
Atta girl, coach. Join in again sometime.
You're doing fine, both of you.
You danced your heart out, Rise. It was incredible. All right. That went well. How's that? Perfect. All right. Yeah. That went well. Yeah. All right. That went well. It's ready. Yeah.
Here I am! Just leave the navigation to me!
Yeah, like that!
Miss Ochimizu, just hang in there!
Atta girl, coach. Join in again sometime.
All right, that was cool!
You danced your heart out, Rise. It was incredible. That went well. Izanagi!
Brilliant!
Good, that went excellently.
You're incredible no matter what you do. That's my senpai.
through to...
No! No! I won't accept this! I'll never accept it!
How stubborn are you? Just accept it already!
Shut up! Why didn't... If you can convey your feelings to others, then why couldn't she? It's impossible to make anyone understand. That's nothing but a goddamn fairy tale! Me, the audience, the songs, the dances, they're all flimsy lies. None of them can mean anything!
That's not true. You just want to tell yourself that's how it is. Because of your grief in losing Yuko-san, you blame everyone around you, including yourself. You're just like the girls you manage. You're afraid of your feelings not coming across to others.
I'm like those girls.
Miss Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
How shameful of me. You just had to stomp right into my heart and show off. I had you pegged as barely capable of participating in a school performance, and yet, here you are, cutting through to my heart.
Oh, then you understand what we were trying to say.
Oh, you were just crying. Come on, why'd you have to freak us out like that?
Kanji, you don't talk like that to adults.
She's right, Kanji. You really gotta think before you open your big mouth.
Glad you're all right, Miss Ochimizu.
Come on, you guys, relax. She's
For a
okay
moment,
now,
I
and that's
truly
all that
did break out
matters.
in cold sweat.
How many years did I waste? Groveling alone and taking out my pain on all those around me. I thought if people were going to hate me, I'd give them what they wanted. I was the worst, most despicable person I could be. I even went around claiming responsibility for the lyrics Yuko changed.
Miss Ochimizu.
I was wrong. I need to apologize to you. And to Yuko.
There's a lot we have to apologize for as well.
No, you don't. You all expressed exactly how you felt. You proved to me that it's possible to convey your feelings to someone else. That alone is enough to release Yuko from her suffering. And me from mine.
Ms. Ochimizu!
Ochi!
That's no good, Miss Ochimizu. Don't tell me you've been poisoned by these children too. You, who denied your true self for years and became the cold woman everyone wanted you to be.
Poisoned? Yes, I suppose they have poisoned me.
What about your deal? If you discard every bit of the you that everyone wished you to be, you'll face the same suffering again.
Enough! I revoke my deal with you. I'll make no more compromises. The Kanamine Kitchen girls, these shadows you speak of, and even you. I will save every last one of you from this place.
Isn't it us who will do the actual saving part?
Never mind that. Be quiet or she'll hear.
Oh, what a disappointment. Do whatever you want then.
It went away again.
No, we won't let it escape this time. I've already made up my mind about that. For it to use Yuko's song for such vile ends. The more I think about it, the angrier I become.
Yuko's song? What is she talking about?
Wait. Are you saying you hadn't noticed? I'm appalled. And you call yourselves professionals. You couldn't even figure that out despite hearing it so often.
No one said we were pros.
Whoa, another door! Wow, these things can show up anywhere. Maybe I should start calling them anywhere.
Nope. It's not like the other doors we've seen. This one leads to an edit bay.
An edit bay?
It's something like a booth used for recording and sound editing. This one looks like the door to the room at Takara Productions.
Hold on, let me check inside first. Okay, it seems safe. I'm not sensing any shadows in there.
Then let's take a look inside. Follow me, everyone.
How did we get here?
I'm sorry, but the reactions Nanako-chan got from our audience based on the TV spot we recorded were tremendous. The agency begged me to at least make an offer, and that's why I'm asking you now.
Yeah, I get that. You've been sitting here politely explaining every detail. But that's not a reason to allow her to be in this LMB thing.
I sincerely apologize. Do know that we greatly appreciate your cooperation. With everything that's happened lately, Konami-chan has seemed a bit glum. But with Nanako-chan around, she's finally brightened up again.
Well, Nanako seems to be having fun with all this too. If this is what she wants to do, I've got no reason to stop her. But let's be clear on one thing.
What might that be?
What's your next move here? I've heard from your agency that you've lost contact with a number of people. I myself haven't been able to contact you or his friends these past few days. Depending on how things go, I may need to step in on this.
Yukun and his friends are missing.
If they hadn't been in touch for just a day or two, I could have brushed it off as kids being kids. But I've about reached my limit here. I don't plan on throwing my weight around and making decisions for you. But my nephew and his friends could be at stake. I know this might not be what you want to hear, but I'll do what I have to.
Inoue-san, can we please also file a report with the police about the missing girls? I know this is right before the festival, and it might cause a stir. But we don't have the luxury of looking the other way anymore. So please, I'm begging you.
Konami-chan, all right, I'll try swaying the agency on this. And if that doesn't work, I'll go to make the missing persons request myself, not you.
Huh? No, you can't! If you do that...
I'm your manager, Konami-chan. It's my duty to protect you. That's why I want you to focus on your work and not get distracted by other things. Granted, you may think it's a little late for me to be saying this now.
Inoue-san.
I'll contact a few people I know and try my best to keep this close. They might ask you a few pointed questions, but there's nothing I can do about that. At least be prepared for it.
Of course. I'm very grateful for your assistance. Thank you.
Are you okay? Are you and Dad fighting? No, we're not fighting at all. Your dad has helped us out a lot. Really? Really. Your dad is a super cool guy, Nanako-san. Yeah, I love Dad too.
Well, agency about this. Konami-chan, feel free to start your lesson whenever you're ready.
Oh, right! Thank you so much, Dojima-san. Now we can finally get the search for those girls started for real.
That Inoue is not a bad man. If you explain to him how you feel, I'm sure he'll take the proper steps.
Yeah, we really got through to him. I've never said things like that to anyone before. I can't believe what I said.
Well, opening up to others can be hard. Sometimes sharing how you feel could end up hurting them. But unless you do that, nothing will change. It's all the more important if it's someone you care about. Anyway, I'm sure this isn't over by a long shot, but hang in there.
I will. I have something to say, too. I really like you, big sis. What? Really? Mm-hmm. Really? I'm so happy! You really cheer me up, Nanako-san. Really? And I'm happy, too.
All right, dial it back a little. Don't you two have a lesson to be at?
Ah, you're right! Come on, Nanako-san! We really don't want to keep Coach waiting too long.
Oh, and Mashita, one more thing.
What is it?
I looked into Ochimizu. Long story short, she's clean.
Huh?
It may be small, but criminals always have a tell when it comes to what they're gonna do. I've checked everything about her I can. Her alibi, her post-Takara Productions history, her relationships. I found nothing. She's simply a very passionate woman. She seems to be doing everything she can for your group, contrary to her public persona. Of course, there's no use in talking about evidence when I can't even figure out what exactly is going on here. But from what I've seen, there's absolutely no suggestion of Ochimizu being involved in any of this.
Thank goodness. So Mizochimizu isn't the culprit behind it.
Like I said, I wouldn't go so far as to call this an actual case yet. But at the very least, I'm sure Ochimizu has no part in it.
Huh. But then... if it's not Mizochimizu, then who do we look at next?
Well, about that, I did find something odd. While I was checking up on Ochimizu, I took another crack at finding more details on Yuko Osada. It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
A witness?
I don't have any definitive evidence on this, since all I did was dig through newspapers from the time. But the testimony from the Takara Productions' first witness, the one who found the body, doesn't match up with certain other details. It's just a hunch, but I get the feeling that there's more to that case than we know.
Okay. What should I do?
Just do your job. I can't have you along helping me on this. Since I've stuck my foot in it already, this is my case. My nephew's on the line too, don't forget.
You sure?
Come on, don't make that face. All I've done so far is look up things from old newspapers and whatnot. I don't even know if this supposed second witness really exists or not. Man, I didn't think not having my resources as a detective would be such a pain.
Sorry.
Well, I can't guarantee that I'll find anything more by digging further, but I'm currently having that contact of mine check the records from back then. I'll let you know if he turns up anything.
Okay. Then I'll keep Nanako-san company. If you do find out anything, please be sure to tell me.
I really appreciate this. I'll leave her with you, Mashita.
Huh. The lesson hasn't started yet? Oh, Coach, I'm very sorry for the trouble you had with your payment the other day.
Oh, that was nothing. I was being a baby about it. I don't mind waiting on the check a little longer. After all, you proved your fidelity to me.
Coach, you're standing a little close.
All right, girls. Tomorrow is the big day at last. I have nothing more to teach you two. All you have to do now is pour your passion out on that stage. Tonight will be your final lesson. Treat it like the real deal.
Aye, aye, sir. I think I'm getting nervous.
Oh no, that's no good, Nanako. Remember what I said? If you're nervous, the audience will pick up on it. But don't go thinking you can be completely laid back either. If you ditch all your anxiety, then your lazy heart will lead to a lazy body. Hell, just look how loose I've gotten. Oh, a damn shame it is.
That's funny. But it might be true. Not the part about being loose, I mean. But it's okay to be a little nervous. It helps you feel like you're completely ready for anything as you get on stage. Even you, Big Sis? Especially me. Even now, just getting up on stage makes me freeze up like a statue.
Konami-chan, that would present a problem.
Oh, but I guess I'm better about it nowadays. I've gotten to the point where I can actually stay standing when I'm up there.
Now, when I first auditioned for Takara Productions... Big sis? What's wrong? My audition? Wait, did I do an audition? Ugh.
Konami, honey, are you all right?
Oh, yo. This happens sometimes.
Jeez, don't worry us like that. Tomorrow's the big day, so you need to take good care of your health.
Yep. Let's do our best, Nanako-san.
Well then, shall we begin? This dance lesson is on!
Get ready to dance.
Will I be able to do this like Rise-chan? Nanako-san, if you're ever in trouble, I'll help in an instant. Go, fight, win! Here! Falling apart. Tell me why you did it. Look! Still I can. Oh, baby, I need you. Looking so deep, but it's like habit. It keeps on. Wasn't that great? Heartbreak. You tell me goodbye. Habit. Look! It keeps on pounding. Here! Heartbreak. You tell me. Ta-da! Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great? You've started a new life, moving forward. Here! Dancing and wonder with you. Ta-da! A million times and I'm holding it. Waiting day and night, oh little traitor. Waiting day and night. Here! I need your love. Heartbeat, it keeps on pounding. Heartbreak, you tell me. Wasn't that great? Here! Wasn't that great? Here! Ta-da! Here! Look! Wasn't that great? Here!
Brilliant!
Yay! I tried my best and I did a good job!
that'll do it. A pause right there.
I did the whole dance. That was amazing, Nanako-san. I'd say you're already better than me.
That was great. I knew I saw potential in you. You are totally on fire right now. I'm starting to look forward to the show.
But I still can't help but be nervous. I hope people come to see us.
I'd expect quite a crowd. How are the numbers looking, Minoru?
It's a sold-out show, fortunately. Almost every seat in the stadium's main stage should be packed. The size of the audience will dwarf any of Kanamin Kitchen's previous performances.
A full stadium? Oh man, oh man.
Just imagine that. All those people waiting to see you two. You'll really show the crowd what a bond looks like. You'll become one with the audience, and your performance will be legendary in the idol world.
We're going to be legends? Wow.
That would be something to see. It's very difficult to put on such a show that you truly become one with the audience, to convey how you feel through song and dance and having people understand you. That's no mean feat.
It isn't easy.
Minoru, honey, will you stop throwing a wet blanket over us when we're trying to get hyped up here? I'm sure these girls can do it. I taught them everything they know, after all.
Oh, sorry about that. But since Nanako-chan is performing too, I thought raising the bar too high might make her nervous.
This is why you suits always get in our way. You don't have any vision.
That's right. It's not easy. Even Yuko-san.
Huh?
Huh? What did I just... Ah! Big sis?
Konami, are you all right?
Konami-chan!
Come on, snap out of it!
Are you okay, big sis?
Don't shake her. Lay her on her back.
Because it wouldn't reach anyone. Or they wouldn't understand if it did. No matter how much she wanted to express herself. That's why Yuko-san... Huh? Where am... Oh yeah, Are you awake, big sis? Oh, Nanako-san. I'm sorry. I guess I collapsed.
You passed out during practice, so we had you transported back home. No, there's no need to get up. You're free to take some time to rest. We had a doctor look at you. The good news is he says it's probably just exhaustion.
Yikes! I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
Well, you have been working non-stop lately. You should at least take today off and recover.
That's so nice of you.
Oh, also, I got approval from the executives about the situation with the other girls. I'll go talk to the police tomorrow.
For real? I'm surprised they didn't put up more of a fuss.
It wasn't easy, mind you. Yukun and his friends are involved too, so I used that and what Dojima-san told me to bolster the case. I've been in this industry for quite some time, you know. I like to think I know a trick or two to fight my battles by now.
Yikes! Inoue-san,
Still, since that's in motion, there's nothing we can do about their part in the festival anymore. It wouldn't be right to keep their names on the program when we have a formal search for them underway.
Oh, right. They won't be able to appear at LMB, huh?
I know how much they were putting on the line for this festival, too. That's why I tried to hold out so long, to avoid this at all costs.
Inoue-san.
But don't let it bother you. I realized something from what you said to me, Konami-chan. Even if it turned out to be nothing serious and those girls ended up resenting me, I should have prioritized their safety to begin with.
Oh, that guilt is like a knife to the gut.
Stop that. I just told you that this was my fault. Well then, I'd better get going. I need to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna have Nanako-chan stay with one of the agency ladies. Your job for tonight is to get plenty of rest, and be back to your chipper self when I come to get you tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you.
Big sis, will you be okay by yourself?
Oh, Nanako-san. I don't think so. But if you promise to dance with me tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. Will you promise me that?
Mm-hmm. I'll dance with you.
Alrighty, then you're on. I just have to get better by tomorrow.
You just have to.
See you tomorrow, Nanako-san.
Bye-bye, big sis.
All alone again. This room feels so much bigger now. I wonder if it's because Nanako-san's been staying over with me. Huh? My diary? When did I take that out? Oh, this isn't good. My sleepiness is coming back with a vengeance. I just have to sleep for now.
Poor Konami. The more you struggle, the more you'll have to suffer. If you forget everything and stay as the you everyone wants to see, then you can remain happy. It's for your own good.
Something smells good.
Oh, you're up. How are you feeling? Are you fevery?
Wow, I'm seeing a vision of Nanako-san. Am I still dreaming?
But you're awake. I'm here right now.
Huh? Nanako-san? I thought you left with Inoue-san.
That was yesterday, though.
Is it the next day already? Yeah, must be. But Nanako-san, how did you get here?
You weren't picking up the phone, so I came here with Inoue-san. He said you should eat that. Oh, your tummy grumbled. It's saying that it's hungry.
That's so thoughtful. I slept without eating anything last night, so my stomach is raging at me. Anyway, I just have to eat. Oh, sorry to dig in alone like this. Have you eaten, Nanako-san?
Yeah, the agency lady made me breakfast.
That's good. Wait, so where's Inoue-san?
He unlocked the front door and then said he'd be at the car. He said, come down when you're ready to go.
Yikes! Then I'd better hurry. I just have to wolf this down and get going. Huh? Who's calling me now, of all time?
Hello? It's me.
Dojima-san!
What's got you so worked up? Do you have something to be ashamed of?
No, of course not. I'm with Nanako-san right now.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, but can you tell Nanako to step away for a moment? It's probably hard for you to say what you need to when she's around.
Give me 1 second. Nanako-san?
It's Dad, right? I'll go down to the car.
Huh? But don't you feel...
Dad's always like that. It's okay, Big Sis. I know my dad loves me.
Okay.
I'll be waiting at the car.
Mashta, you there?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So, what about Nanako?
She said she'd wait at the car. She volunteered herself.
Ah, well, don't worry about her. She'll be fine.
But...
It's all right. She's my family. I love her, and she knows it. It may not look like it sometimes, but we do share a strong bond.
You love her, and she knows it.
Ugh!
Mashta, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm fine. So, how can I help you? I'm actually in a...
All right, I'll make this quick. Those mass lethargy syndrome patients seem to have started recovering.
Really?
There are still more patients coming in, but a number of them are waking up now. This just happened yesterday and today, but I'm told that some have already been released from the hospital.
So, what will you do now,
I plan on going to talk to them this afternoon. Maybe one of them can tell me something.
Okay, I'll be with the Nanako-san at the festival today, but I'll contact you as soon as it's over.
I'll let you know if I find anything out. Tell Nanako good luck for me. Same goes to you too.
Thanks. I'll make sure to tell her.
Thanks. See ya.
Huh. So that's what bonds are like.
All right, I need you to frame that up.
Okay, then, let's move on. Next up is the part with Kanamin Kitchen. Mashita-san, Dojima-san.
What do we do here? Don't ask me. Too much. I'm trying to left. No, what are you doing? If you don't care about this, then go home, you moron. If you can't do it, then pull back a little bit, all right?
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
Can you help me
know.
find a place for this?
And then,
understood.
why are we talking?
Thank you for everything.
So responsible.
Okay, I'll figure something out.
Losing daylight here, people.
Great. We'll have you two come in side by side, just like that. And stop on this mark. After that, the MC will make his entrance.
Let's see, as for the reason why Kanamin Kitchen and Kujikawa-san are off the roster, I'm supposed to give some pretext to not reveal the actual reason? Got it. I wasn't gonna go off script anyway.
We have a specific block for you to fill, so don't leave the stage even after the song is done. When the MC comes in and takes over, we'll give the sign then for you to go off stage.
It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
A witness.
Big Sis? I'm here! The man said we should stay on the stage even after we finish the...
Oh, right. Got it.
And that'll be it for Kanamin Kitchen's part. The first half of the show ends there. There'll be a 10-minute intermission while the broadcast ads play. Anyone whose spot is over should be on standby in the dressing room.
All right, thanks everyone. That is all for now. Good. Looking good. Stuff we got was great. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, great job.
Good job.
Looking good, you two. Nami-chan, you have a review of the new song at the end of the second half. You feeling up to it?
Oh, right. The others are still...
You'll have to solo it, but the steps won't change. Just dance as if the others were all here. How about it? You think you can do this?
I'll be okay. I can handle...
Oh, good. I'll be counting on you. You still have some time, so why don't we all go back to the dressing room?
Love Meets Bonds is about to start. Tamamine, Tomamine, Sumamine, Nosamine. Even Rise-senpai and her friends haven't come back yet. I'm going to have to sing a song about bonds all by myself. Huh? Did I hear something?
Big Sis?
Oh, be right there. Inoue-san's asleep. It's fine. He's been busy too, so I'm sure he's just tired.
Whoops. Shame on me, huh? Sorry, I've been working several nights straight.
Nuh-uh. It's okay. Dad falls asleep on the sofa all the time.
Dojima-san too? He does seem like a busy man. By the way, looks like the public responded well to your appearance in that publicity shoot. Some people are even calling it a duet between a goddess and an angel.
Sounds about right. I wouldn't call myself a goddess, but Nanako-san is definitely cute.
I'm cute? I think you're cute too, Big Sis.
I don't know about that. Honestly, I've got no confidence in myself anymore.
Mind you, there'll always be people to complain about Kanamin Kitchen's set getting canceled, or about Rise-chan. But don't let the haters get to you. Just let yourself go and show the crowd who you truly are, and I'm sure everyone will understand.
Who I truly...
Oh, sorry, I have to step out for a moment. Without Mizo Chimizu around, all the paperwork has been directed my way. Konami-chan, Nanako-chan, you two should stay on standby here. Huh? Oh, crud, I've completely forgotten. Now, what was the pin Mizo Chimizu used again?
One 1324.
Huh?
Mizo Chimizu's number, right? It's 1324. I'd never forget that because there's a meaning behind it.
You're right, it's 1324, but how did you know, Konami-chan? I heard that Mizo Chimizu decided on that passcode privately with a girl she used to manage.
Huh? How did I just...
Sorry, I shouldn't have spooked you like that before your I probably told you about it sometime, or maybe you heard it from Mizo Chimizu herself. In any case, thank you. I'll be on my way.
Are you okay, Big Sis? The numbers just popped into my head.
Oh, your bag fell over.
No! Huh? Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry, Nanako-san.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not it. It wasn't your fault at all.
That's okay.
Oh, geez. What am I doing? Okay, let's take a break. I brought playing cards. Let's go over there and play Old Maid.
Old Maid?
It's all right. She's my family. I love her, and she knows it. It may not look like it sometimes, but we do share a strong bond.
To convey how you feel through song and dance and having people understand you, that's no mean feat.
Bonds aren't easy.
Hello again, you two. I've taken care of my business. Looks like all that's left is to wait for your turn on stage.
Welcome back, Inoue-san.
You don't look so well, Konami-chan.
I'm all right. It's not like I'm sick or anything.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Dojima-san called early.
He did?
I guess his call didn't get through to your cell phone. You seemed like he wanted to talk to you if you had time, so I told him that you'd be able to after your performance. Either way, we'll be going to the police about the missing girls once this is over.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
One moment, please.
Mashita-san, Dojima-san, it's time. Please be on standby.
Oh, right!
Well then, have fun, you two. Go get 'em!
I gotta clear my head for now. The audience is waiting. Everyone is here to see us. This is the Love Meets Bonds Fest, so I gotta do whatever I can to show my bond to them. All right! Nanako-san, it's time for us to ride into battle!
Let's ride!
But you're all alone.
Huh? What's wrong, big sis? I thought I heard something.
Konami-chan, are you sure you're okay? You're not feeling ill again, are you?
Oh, not at all. It's nothing.
All right, time to go then. Don't get too nervous out there.
Will do.
Woohoo! Things are heating up! Is everyone about ready to jump around and make some noise? All right then, why don't we dive right into our star performance? Whoa, sounds like you're into that idea. Then should I call them out right now? Presenting our special one-night-only duo. Here comes Kana Coco! Here they are, our lovely ladies. Oh, I get it. Your duo's called Kana Coco because you're Kanamine and Nanako.
Yep, that's exactly it.
But isn't there an extra ko in there? What's with that?
The last ko is from my name.
Of course! That's exactly what I was thinking. Though now I want to ask what the ko in the middle is for. But Nana-chan's so cute that I just don't care. Let's see, between the two of you average out to be 11 and a half years old? So young! That's less than a third of my age.
That's because of Nanako-san here. It's kind of cheating in a way. I'm cheating?
Of course you are. Don't worry, Nana-chan. Everything's A-okay with you. So, tell us, Nana-chan, did you get any sleep last night?
Dad wasn't there snoring in the next room, so I slept great.
Man, your poor dad probably worked so hard. Try not to bag on him too much. So, do you still need your dad to take you to the bathroom at night? All right, we're getting into some thorny territory, so I'll stop right there. Now, let's hear from you, Kanamine.
Good evening.
Can I just say how shocked I was when I heard that Kanamine Kitchen's act was canceled? And Risette's not with us this evening either. Is there anything to that rumor about mass food poisoning at Takara Productions?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm sure that Risette and your girls are watching and cheering for you wherever they are. All right, it's time to see you dance.
Nanako-san, this is it. Are you okay? You're not
Nope.
Don't worry. There are tons of people in the audience, but they're all here to see us. We had lots of practice, so if you dance your best, I'm sure they'll love it.
Okay, all eyes in the stadium are on you. Hey, DJ, play that music!
Okay, here we go.
Leave this to me! I'll be rooting for you. Good luck! This is going well! There! Good! One, two, three! Good! This is going well! Hurrah! Good! Here goes! This is going well! Hurrah! Let me join in! Good!
Perfection! That's great!
There! You're so cute, Hanami. Wow! So good!
Fantastic! Oh, you're both perfect.
Thank you! That was our special double act, Kanekoko! One, two, three! Here goes! Good! Hurrah! This is going well! Here goes!
Perfection!
Good! Hurrah! This is going well! There! Good! Hi! Let's dance together, okay? One, two, three!
That's great!
Here goes! You're so cute, Hanami. Hanekoko is on fire!
You two have really gotten the hang of this.
Oh, what a precious little angel! Good! There! One, two, three!
Brilliant!
That went totally awesome for me! Yup! You were really good! I thought it was amazing!
How adorable was that? Are we witnessing the birth of a new superstar tonight?
I know we're all sad Kaname Kitchen couldn't be here tonight, but since it gave us a chance to see this kid's amazing moves, I'd say it's a fair trade. What do you folks think? Will Kaname switch over to Kanekoko before the public gets bored of Kaname Kitchen?
Huh?
Whoa, lighten up there. It was just a joke. With all these Kaname fans here today at LMB, I better watch what I say. Don't want to end up with a knife in my back when I leave, right? Still in all, I'm glad that at least you didn't get food poisoning, Kaname. If you'd gotten sick, then Nana-chan would have been the only one left to perform.
No, these people don't care.
We've still got the debut of Kaname's brand new song coming up at the end of the festival, folks. And I know you're all looking forward to that.
From all I've heard, it's a scorcher.
They don't care who it is. It doesn't matter if it's Kaname Kitchen or me, or even Yuko-san. I have no bonds. That's why Yuko-san...
The pressure from everyone is crushing me. No one really knows me. I don't have any bonds with anyone. I don't want to sing. I have no right to sing that song. It hurts so much. I feel like I'm suffocating. I want to disappear.
Who's there?
I'm too weak even to stand. I know what I want. My love, it's possible. She I can't stand my fans' expectation to end it all. I want a bond.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop! 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 Big sis?
Well, that was weird. We seem to have gone off script, folks.
What's gotten into me? That was weird. Who was that voice? How do I know about Yuko-san? I never met Yuko-san. There's no way I would. So how? Hello?
Mashta, where are you right now?
Huh? The LMB Stadium.
I'm sorry, but there's something I need to check with you on. Do you have some time?
Yes.
I talked to the patients who recovered from that mass lethargy syndrome. It seems the rumor was true.
You mean about the curse?
No, not that one. Though I can't entirely deny that part anymore either.
Huh? What do you mean?
All of their testimonies are consistent, even when I spoke to them individually. When I was watching the video on the site, these ribbon things suddenly appeared and pulled me in. I was in a dark place with tons of people, and I remember dancing to this eerie-sounding song. Someone came in, and I thought that I shouldn't be there anymore. That's when I woke up at the hospital. They all said something like that.
So what I saw, it really was...
It matches your testimony. I thought this might be some kind of mass hypnosis, and I had a specialist look into the video. But not even the experts can find anything unusual about it.
No.
One other thing. All the patients I interviewed told me something strange. It was about the silhouette on that video they saw at midnight.
The silhouette?
They all said that silhouette looked to them like Kaname Mashta.
That's impossible! Dojima-san, what are you saying?
I was surprised at first too. But there was no inconsistency in their stories, and I'm sorry. But I looked into your relationship with Yuko Osada.
Yuko-san? But I didn't have one! I mean, we were both with Takara Productions, so I know her name, but still, I made my debut years after Yuko-san passed on.
I read the case file.
Huh?
I asked that contact of mine for it. According to the file, there was an audition for new talents going on that day. My hunch was right. The witness Takara Productions brought out, who'd supposedly found the body, was a fake.
A fake?
They were a decoy for the media, since the one who really found the body was a minor.
Minor?
It was a girl, 10 years old at the time, who'd come to audition. Her name was Kaname Mashta.
No, that's not true. I mean, I never even met Yuko-san.
You have to remember, Majda, when you went to audition that day, you just happened to come across Osada, the idol you looked up to, and followed her. And so you witnessed Osada's death, making you the first one on the scene.
Like I keep saying, that's impossible. I don't know Yuko-san.
No, I have no doubt that Yuko Osada was your reason for auditioning. It was mentioned in the application submitted to Takara Productions. It said that back then you felt isolated, and you drew the strength to go on from Yuko Osada's songs.
That can't...
You even agreed to police questioning the next day, but seeing Osada dead up close must have been too much of a strain. You went into shock during the questioning and had to...
The hospital? That's a lie! I mean, I don't remember!
Yeah, you don't remember anything. The shock of that incident sealed all those memories away inside of you.
Huh? That's impossible! Where's the proof?
I just need to know one last thing. That diary you always keep close at hand. Whose is it?
The diary? It can't be!
I found something out, asking around people involved with Takara Productions. Though everyone remembered seeing Osada with it frequently, there was one thing no one could find in her belonging. Osada was never quick to make friends with the people around her. I think that's why the police seem to have overlooked this one thing during their investigation.
No, that's my diary!
I just need an answer, Majda. Nothing is going to happen to you because of what happened back then. I'm just now arriving at the stadium. I'll be right there, so stay put.
That's just impossible. Come on, Dojima-san. This has to be some kind of misunderstanding. What's going on? My diary. This isn't Yuko-san's.
We're pushing 4 minutes here.
Old perverts weren't our promoter.
Huh? That is so weird. I totally can't remember. But like, this is my diary. There's no way I wouldn't know the code to the lock. This is stupid. I'll get it soon. Mizochimizu is always scolding me for things like this. That's why I write in it every day.
You're right, it's 1324, but how did you know, Konami-chan? I heard that Mizochimizu decided on that passcode privately with a girl she used to manage.
No. It's not. This isn't mine. I thought this diary was... Yuko-san inspired me not to give up. I did my best. But what I saw was Yuko-san just had to always be shining. No, having all those problems wasn't right at all. That's why I hid the diary. That day, the one who found her, the witness was... it was me.
You finally figured it out.
What
was that?
What the?
What's going on?
Let me through.
What? Hey, what's wrong? She's gone? What? Where'd she go? Hey, I can't see.
Damn it. What the hell?